What if I told you you never left the Matrix? What if I told you everything you've been saying about fake news, propaganda, blind sheep is real, and yet somehow you're still trapped? You saw the glitch. You questioned the system. You knew something wasn't right. And when they offered you the red pill, you took it. You believed you had escaped the illusion. You believed you were free. But what if the red pill was just another layer of control? What if the system knew there would be rebels, people like you? And so it built Zion, a sandbox of controlled rebellion, a place where the defiant could feel awake while still being plugged in, because that's where you are now. You think you're outside the Matrix, but you're just in a different program. And here's how it works. It starts at the top, in quiet rooms and white papers, places like the Heritage Foundation, the Manhattan Institute, Claremont, funded by billionaire families, corporate lobbies, and political dynasties. They write the scripts: CRT panic, DEI fear, groomer hysteria, protect the kids campaigns. Then it moves to the amplifiers, GOP strategists, think tank mouthpieces, Fox News producers, Mitch McConnell's comms team, DeSantis' staff. It gets polished into slogans: woke mind virus, they're coming for your kids, anti-American Marxism, they're battle-tested for emotional punch and tribal loyalty. Next come the distributors: Ben Shapiro, Steven Crowder, Matt Walsh, Charlie Kirk, the conservatives on the Five, PragerU, Daily Wire, TPUSA, each one a node in the machine, feeding the signal through millions of screens. Some know exactly what they're doing, some just enjoy the checks. Then come the outsiders, the ones you think are free thinkers: Joe Rogan, Tim Pool, Elon Musk, Lex Fridman, Mark Andreessen. They say, I'm not political. Then platform billionaires and ideologues who tell you exactly what the system wants you to hear. They let them speak unchallenged.
Because they're saving the world.
Spread narratives without friction, because friction might scare away the money. And finally, the meme accounts, the TikToks, the angry YouTube rants, the forwarded tweets from Marjorie Taylor Greene, Boebert, Gates. This is where the download happens. By the time it reaches you, it feels organic, like truth, like something you discovered. But it was designed for you. It was built for your rebellion. And while you were watching drag shows, they deregulated your drinking water. While you were mocking woke culture, they stripped your labor protections. While you were tweeting about AOC, they handed your tax dollars to billionaires and called it patriotism. You were shown the blue pill, and you rejected it. But they had another ready for you, one that feels rebellious, one that flatters your sense of clarity, one that says, you're not like the others, you see through the lies, and you do, just not the ones you think. The real Matrix isn't left or right. It's the system that keeps you angry, distracted, and voting for the very people robbing you blind. The red pill didn't free you. It just turned you into a better battery. And the moment you think you're awake, that's when you're most asleep. But here's the scariest part. Even after everything I just showed you, even though deep down, somewhere, a part of you knows this is true, it won't matter. Because the truth, the real truth, it's lonely. There's comfort in the tribe. There's identity. There's power. There's safety in believing the people around you get it. Even if what they get was handed to them in a scripted narrative by billionaires and think tanks. And the idea that you were fooled this deeply, that's almost impossible to accept. So you'll reject this. You'll call it nonsense. You'll deflect. You'll say, well, what about the left? They're deeper in the matrix. Because anything is easier than facing the truth. That your entire worldview, your rebellion, your clarity was just another illusion. You didn't escape. You were recruited. And now you're going to do exactly what they trained you to do. You'll go back into the matrix. You'll take another red pill, and you'll keep believing in the dream they painted for you. A world where you're awake, special, chosen. Because the alternative? Admitting you're not as awake as you thought you were. Admitting the system played you. Admitting you're alone in this. That's too hard. And the Matrix knows that. That's why it still owns you.